this is Chris with Scale, and in this video, we're going to talk about how to use PHENOM for configuration management of your models. So once you have your models created and you have some projects, you have to determine what you might do about baselining different versions of the models. For instance, maybe we've gotten to a point in the development of our coffee model and we're done developing it, or we want to ship that version of the model. Let's go ahead and switch into this model, just so I'm acting on the live model here. Okay, now let's go over to our model manager and we'll take a look here at the all units model. Notice that there's already a v1.0 there. Well, what does that mean? Well, we'll talk about that in a sec. Let's go here and let's publish a new version of the model. And here we'll call this all units v2.0 or 2.0. And then we'll publish. Now notice we've created a new version of the model in here that's a 2.0, along with our live model and this 1.0 model that was already sitting in there. Well, what can we do with this? Well, let's go back to our project manager. And if we look at our coffee model, we see that we can actually change the model here. It says change version. And our alternate versions here are 1.0 and 2.0. Let's go ahead and choose 1.0. We'll click Save. And now we have a coffee model with scale unit transforms and all units v1.0. Whenever you publish a model, you effectively snap a baseline for that model, choosing a timestamp, and in all of the changes that have been made up to that timestamp are rolled up to that baseline. After that, there are no more changes that are allowed or applied to this model. That means that we shouldn't be able to edit this model. So let's go back into navigate mode and see if we can create an entity. Okay, so we'll say create, and I'll go to my dropdown and I'll choose all units, but it won't let me. Nor can I choose the scale unit transforms model. Well, what happens if I create an entity? Save. Well, PHENOM's going to give us an error because both of these are read-only models. So although if we were using the live model, we would still be able to edit the coffee model, well, now we can't. So let's go back and let's get ourselves out of this box we just painted ourselves into. We can do that in one of two ways. We can add a new model to the coffee model, or we could add an existing model. Adding an existing model would end up pulling from this list of models. However, we could just do add new model, and we'll just call this content, add, okay, and we've redeclared the model contents, adding this new content live model. If we go over here to our model manager, we'll actually see that we have a new content model as well. Okay, let's go back up to navigate. We'll once again try to create an entity. And notice that this time it's chosen the content live model for us. We'll click save and the element was successfully created. You can use this feature to manage any number of different submodels in your PHENOM model. And once you've changed a version, you can go back and choose a different version as well. We've successfully chosen the 2.0 version of the model. Now, it is possible that your new model has features that you won't have if you go back into an older model. In that case, PHENOM won't let you change things back and it will give you an error. In the next video, we will talk about subscription and user management.